Yo, what's up, everybody? We're live. We're live. Let me check the Twitters here. Refresh. All right. Yes, we're live on Twitter. And I'm assuming, let's go look at YouTube here. Refresh. Yes, we are live on Twitter. Awesome. So, this is day 3, picking up from where we left off yesterday. Day 3 out of 100. Yes, day 3 out of 100. Mastering skills, coded up. So, doing something a little different though today. This isn't just about. I think I'm just kind of transitioning this thing and just playing around with it as we go. But obviously, I'm mastering and building and growing my skills of coding throughout these next 100 days. That says mastering skills. I don't think that's the best term for that. My homie ChatGPT is helping with this stuff, and I'm just delegating things to him and asking it to do things, right? And so um, I've actually had like the last couple of days, it helped me create the description for this and the titles and all that stuff. Obviously, we iterated things together in there, but now that it kind of has the context and the idea, and I have that chat saved with it. Today, I just came in and I said, okay, add to it that we're going to be not only discussing this, but we're going to be talking about like this startup process, this 100 days too, including like marketing and everything from marketing to coding, essentially, right? And so I said, all right, now create day 3 for me. Boom. And it created day 3. And this is kind of the title I came up with partially. The full title is actually on the video. But yeah, it's Coded Up, Mastering Skills, Day 3 of 100, Startup Journey, Coding, Marketing, and More with HomieGPT. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. The description, you can check it out in the video. But, yeah, basically, we're going to be talking about like this, turning this innovative kind of project idea into a successful like business venture potentially here. We may have a freemium piece to it, I'm sure, things like that. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to work yet 100%. Like, I haven't made up my mind on anything at all. And we're just going to constantly be iterating and changing and doing things as we move forward. So I'm really excited about this. Now, I do want this to be used. So like, we're gonna do some things here. It's gonna be good. Now I have, like I said, I have a kind of a marketing background and I've helped like hundreds of entrepreneurs and business owners. I've coached hundreds of entrepreneurs and business owners on how to better market and sell their products and services online. So I do have that knowledge and skill set and ability. And, I do know some about coding, and I'm growing those skills here through the next 100 days and on JavaScript Jam with my buddy Anthony. You know, we're doing we're actually creating a headless site for javascriptjam.com. Currently it's using Ghost, and we're going to be using Astro for that project. So that project is going a little slower. It's going to be fun. We're not doing it every day. It's just once a week. We're getting in there together and building things out. But with Anthony's expertise and help in coding things and developing, it will go by probably faster than this and not have to do every day, right? Or just as fast, So I'm excited for that, and that's helping me as well. So with that being said, I'm really excited for this, guys. There's going to be some really cool things that come out of this. So I kind of dropped some things yesterday and talked about some things, but I just want to kind of get you excited a little bit more too. Just introduce you to a few things and what I'm trying to do, not just from like a coding aspect of things, but from like the whole startup process. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and I'm just going to show you a couple things that I've been digging into as far as like some marketing piece things go, some branding things go. So obviously I did acquire sorry, I probably should turn on my focus here. Do not disturb. All right, now we won't get bothered here too much. Okay, so Delevate is the name of this project. It's the name of this brand, this thing that I'm doing. Basically, it's like developer relations. Elevate your developer relations, Delevate, or even delegate to Delevate for your developer relations, right? And so I will put together some more exciting things on explaining exactly what this all means, but I just want to kind of touch on a few things to get you guys excited here, and not just that, just to kind of give you some insight and ideas as what we're doing with it, what I'm doing with it. So um, right now, it's just going to be this piece of it. There's a lot more that's going to come from this. But the piece that I'm currently working on is the retweet app, right? The retweet piece of it. This is going to be an entire suite of tools essentially for marketing and lead generation and for just cool tools that developer relation people would use, or a team of developer relations, marketing, product people, all kinds of people. So, and I want to make this to where like it'll be friendly for like if I did have an open source version of it kind of thing, like, which I think I will, but basically you'll have like I said, nothing is solid yet. I'm constantly iterating things. Things may change in the future. I'm just laying out what my brain's thinking right now, right? So I'm gonna have this initial um, tool in there, which is the retweet tracker, and also it has the ability to choose a winner from tracking these retweets. So like if you were trying to do a giveaway or something, say you were giving away a ticket to something or a keyboard or whatever, and you're asking people, hey, retweet this, right? Retweet this this tweet, and those of you who retweet it are going to be entered into this giveaway, right? And then it would automatically when you hit stop and end the giveaway or whatever you want to call it, it'll automatically pick a random selection of a winner from the retweet usernames that it collected. So there may be, I'm sure there's probably already things out there that do this or similar to it, which is fine. But the difference is that I'm going to have a lot more to this. I'm not even going to try and convince anybody of anything right now. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm having fun. I'm learning. And I'm not trying to like pitch this or sell it at this point. So, but I'm just having fun and building this in public, essentially. It's just a way to learn to code more and do more, and using ChatGPT and all kinds of stuff. So, HomieGPT, right? So, so I'm excited to continue this process with this, right? I had to choose something and pick something and do something, and this is something I was passionate about, and not just that passionate about, but something that I think could be useful for people. Like, what the heck? I mean, why not make our lives easier as developer relations people, developer advocates, you name it, whoever in developer relations. Product, even marketing people in general. Like, I want to make this. So what I was saying earlier was I want to make this to where this isn't only just like developer friendly, where people can come in as a developer and take this and use it, but also and customize it and all that stuff. But also I want it to be for those people who are in marketing or product and development, or maybe they don't have this, companies that don't have developer relation teams yet, or the ability to do that. And so they're just trying to market and their software as a service or their platform as a service or whatever it is that they have. And this is going to help them to do it better with these tools, and having like I'll have a user interface for this and everything. So it's going to be, you can take the back end of it, or you can take the piece of it. I'm not sure. Like, I'm just throwing this out there, right? This isn't 100% yet, but I'm just iterating as I go. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna have the piece where it's developer fun and friendly, right? Like it would make developers want to use it from developer relations aspect, and then also, heck, maybe a developer person doesn't want to like mess with all the coding of anything, right? And they just want to use the piece that or the product of it that's the software as a service, essentially, that has a nice front end and user interface, and user experience is good, and they're just like, oh, this is easy. Click, drag, drop, boom, done. Click, click, click. All right, this is the thing. Type it in. This is what I want to track. Da-da-da. Like, they don't have to mess with it, or maybe they prefer the other way around, where it's a little dirtier, right? It's fine, whatever. I'm excited. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I will get more into the details of what that means. I do have kind of a vision for all this. Um, more tools that I'm going to be talking about to introducing into this, more features, but we do have to stay focused. I do have to stay focused on what I'm trying to do here. So that's what it is right now. All right. So with that being said, I wanted to show you. Like I said, I did get Delevate.io. And I was trying to set up a Twitter account for Delevate, but someone already has Delevate, actually, and it's the person I believe who owns Delevate.com. And so I'll just show you. Like, I don't care. I'm building this in person. Like, if you want to go steal this, whatever. But I'm gonna like build this out as we go through this, right? So I just want to show you. Look, if you let me share my screen real quick. Share screen. Window. There we go. Share and add to stream. So here we go. On Twitter here, you can see this is Delevate, at Delevate. Right now I have Delevate.io, which is better than nothing. And it will suffice if I can't get this. But as you can see here, this was created in January of 2012, and the last post was in July 30th of 2012. So this is cool and everything. I can see what this person was trying to do, and then that's awesome. Like, and the other thing is, if you go to delevateactually.com, I'm sorry, hold on, try that again. There we go. Delevate.com there's nothing there, right? So obviously the site is not active. There is nothing there, or was nothing there. I didn't look at the history of this at all. I didn't go to like the Wayback Machine or anything like that to take a look. But right now, there is currently nothing there. And then if you go back to Twitter, you can see, like I said, the last tweet from this was from 2012. So it was only about, looks like 6 months of maybe some activity on here. Which is fine, but I just want to say to this person, I think I know who it is, because if you go and find the follower here, or the person following, and vice versa. So like they are following one person, Hootsuite. No, that's not it. There we go. One follower is this guy, Jason Tron. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your last name, brother, if you even watch this, but I'm pretty sure this is the person who created this, right? Because otherwise, why would they be following this? And unless they just randomly clicked it and followed it. But I'm assuming this is the person who created it. So I want to reach out to them. In fact, they haven't been active since January 2020. Hopefully I'll be able to get in touch with them. Tokyo never stops. Tokyo. Wonder if they're in Tokyo. I don't know. No, he said Hawaii, right? Hungry Hawaiian. I'm assuming he's in Hawaii, but yeah, I hope Jason is able to be contacted. It looks like he has a website. This is down too. Actually, this is a little concerning. So I hope the guy's okay. Man. Yeah, maybe I can look him up in some other ways. But I'm going to try and get in touch with this gentleman and see if he'd be willing, since he hasn't been using Delevate, since he hasn't been using Delevate, if I can get in touch with him to say, hey man, this is my idea. I'm having a project that I'm going to be using Delevate.io for. I see you are following Delevate at Delevate on Twitter, and so I assumed maybe you created that account. Would you be willing to transfer it for my project, right? Hey, you never know, right? You never know. Maybe not. And maybe they just don't get on here anymore. Maybe they're just, I don't know. I hope the person's okay, like I said. So, because their personal site, this is down, and also their Delevate.com site is down too, right? So maybe I should go to the Wayback Machine and check out both their personal site and the Delevate site to see when it stopped being there, or if there was ever anything. So Yeah, way back machine here. Let's see. Yeah, web.archive.org. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. I'm just curious now. Copy, and hopefully there was enough data or something to curate something here for us. Let's see. We're looking, loading. Drum roll, please. I don't think I have drum roll on here. Oh, there's a. That's all I got. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, magical spinny wheel noise. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, this is always really slow, but here we go. Here we go. All right, we got something. So, 18, 19. Boom, 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 gone. Okay, so let's see what this looks like here in 2019. And it was July. Here we go. Taking a look now. Yeah, I figured, I was doing some of this research and kind of looking around. I was like, maybe this is something I should share on my stream here, right? Just like the background of everything I'm doing, right? Let's share it all. Let's build in public, right? So this is part of it, the whole shebang. And then I was even thinking maybe I should do one stream for coding, just like having coding on there. I don't know. There's a lot of work if I were to do this. I'm not sure yet, but one stream focused on the coding aspect of it, and then another stream focused on all the other startup stuff on it. Or I could just combine it into one thing, and here we go. Okay, so this is when they registered. It looks like through GoDaddy, and had like a parked domain. I think, right? That's what this is basically. Let's go back and look at September of 2018, or was it August? Let's see. Let's just do this again. Show all. Man, it's warm in here. I think I'm going to turn the fan on. This thing is so slow sometimes. Actually, no, all the time. All the time, this is so slow. But hey, it's a lot of data. It's going through a lot of history. So let's go back. Back. There we go. Let's go check out 2018, August 5th. Okay. What was it? There was 2 times in August. Here we go. January 3rd. Anything? Survey says. No. Okay. I'm assuming it just means that there was nothing there, and then there was in, what was it, December 2019. So let's see. So they never did anything with it, basically, it looks like, or at least never put anything out there for it. So that's fine. That's good. Let's look up their personal one here. So it was Jason Chuan. I feel like I'm butchering that, but photo.com. Okay. Let's type that in. Was that faster? Yeah, I guess that was pretty quick. Okay. 2021, February 9th. Let's see what we got. Just trying. HTTP 302 response at crawl time redirected to index.php. So could be a WordPress site they're trying to build, maybe. I don't know. All right. Well, let's look at 2019. June. 2018 has quite a bit of activity there. We'll see what we got here. Here we go. Okay. All right. So, it's 2018. Places, products, things, about. Ow. Boy, this sure is slow sometimes, isn't it? All right. Oh, here we go. Wow. What did I click on? Places? People? Okay. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. Looks like some links here or something. Okay, well, let's see LinkedIn. Not found. Okay. Instagram. All right. I don't know. Maybe I'm just copy link address. Let's try that and go paste it in here. Oh, I don't want that. Okay. The problem is let's just delete that and then go to that. There we go. All right. Here's our guy. MetaTagger's founder. It's a Center College and Design. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to reach out to this guy and just see if we can't get hold of Delevate. Any posts recently? There's no activity. There's no things are shut down. I'm just seeing what we got here. I'm not seeing any. Here we go. Comment on a punt. We are okay. Comment on a post 1 month ago. All right. LinkedIn might be the best place to get a hold of this guy. So this is good. Okay. He's still around. Great. I'm so glad. Jason, so glad, man. Cool. I'm excited. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to let's jump into ChatGPT, and I'm gonna tell it to basically. I mean, I could write this out myself, but it's like, why not just have HomieGPT do it, right? So I'm gonna have it say, hey, write a message to Jason Chuan about the Delevate Twitter account and handle, I guess, whatever you want to say, and then message him about even Delevate.com, because I'm assuming he probably owns both of those. So, all right. So let me see here. All right. All right, I'm going to share my screen again. There we go. So I'm going to say, please write. It doesn't hurt to be polite, right? Please write a message to Jason Chuan that asks him if he is the owner of the Twitter handle. Yeah. How about this? Introduce myself. I am. Here, I'll just grab this from my website. Sure. No, that's so silly. Yeah, don't. Let's just see what it comes up with this. I'm hesitant to put this in here. It's just probably going to make it a mess, but that's okay. Let's just see. I am currently working on my coding skills and building a project that I have officially named Delevate. The focus is the project focus. The project focus is a application that my brain. The project focuses an application that will have developer relations tools in it. I don't know, something like that. That sounds terrible. Hopefully ChatGPT will make this better. One example of said tools would be a retweet tracker that generates selects a random winner for a giveaway, I guess. Sure. This I am excited about it. Let's see. I have Delevate.io, and I was trying to create the Twitter handle at Delevate. But I saw that it was currently that it was taken. How's that? Taken? Not the best choice of words, but that's okay. I saw it had one follower And that was you. I assume you created it. I also, therefore, assume you own Delevate.com. Is there, no, do you, I see there hasn't been any activity on at Delevate Twitter account since was it July of 2012. Is and no website or activity since it sat on since what did I say earlier? GoDaddy. It was just like what do you call that? It's sitting there. Since we'll just say 2019, whatever. And no website activity. Since 2019, no live website activity, no website live. Yeah, let's just say something. Please ask him if he is willing to hand over sounds terrible. Willing to give, willing to, what's another good word for give? Willing to help. People love helping, right? Help me with my project by gifting me these unused the unused I'm not sure what I'm going to put there, but unused something by gifting me the by transferring. Let's just be straightforward. By transferring 2 hours, come on. Ownership of said domain, of the Twitter account and domain. Thank you. Okay. Please express how interested I am and how excited and grateful I would be if he obliged. Blah, blah, blah. Let's just see what this comes up with. Yeah. Uh, yep. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Exciting opportunity to help a passionate developer with Delvate project. Dear Jason Schwan, I hope this message finds you well. My name is Scott Selling, and I'm a highly motivated individual who's passionate about building relationships with others achieve their goals. I pride myself in empathy. Blah, blah, blah. That sounds stupid. I need to redo that. Which enable me, this is not good for this, to me to develop solutions that positively impact others while providing an enjoyable experience. That's kind of a cool bit, but currently I'm working on a project called Delvate, which aims to create an application filled with developer relation tools. One such tool, for example, is a retweet tracker that selects random winner for a giveaway. I have already secured the domain delevate.io for this project. While working on this project, I attempted to create a Twitter handle at Delevate, but discovered that it was already taken. Upon further investigation, I noticed that the account had one follower, you. Based on this, I assume that you created the account and might also own the domain delevate.com. I observed that there has been no activity on the @Delevate Twitter account since July 2012, and no live website activity since 2019. I'm writing to kindly inquire if you would be willing to help me with my project by transferring the ownership of both Delevate Twitter account and Delevate.com domain to me. Your assistance would be invaluable in bringing my vision for Delevate to life, and I am incredibly excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. If you were to grant this request, I would be immensely grateful for your generosity and support. Your cooperation would not only provide me with the opportunity to move forward with my project, but would also serve as a testament to the power of collaboration and the spirit of helping others. That's awesome. Great. Thanks, HomieGPT. So good. Thank you very much for considering my request, and I'm looking forward to the possibility of working with you and am more than happy to discuss any questions or concerns you might have. This is good. See, this is why I hit up my HomieGPT. Like, no joke. This is pretty legit. The only thing I need to change is like the introduction at the top. It's definitely needs some iteration. By the way, geez, I don't even know why I didn't even say this in the beginning. Happy Easter to anybody out there who celebrates Easter. That's awesome. I got my Easter colors going on right now. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great one. Hence why there's probably not really anybody on here today, but that's okay. So this is good. So I'm going to go ahead and have this part iterated. I'm going to say iterate my introduction. Please, I'll just say rewrite. Rewrite my introduction to only include the piece about, let me see, where it is, about this. How but also add somewhere in the intro that I am beginning my, no, I'm not beginning it. I'm really digging deeper, but we'll just say beginning. I mean, I really don't have that much experience in coding. Beginning my coding journey. I am working on doing, here, how's this? 100 days of code and to better my tech skills, and this project is part of that. Also mentioned that anything on LinkedIn that, here we go. An advocate and believer that sustainability includes more than biosciences, but also sustaining local indigenous practices and cultures involved with clean energy solutions, sustainability and manufacturing. Co-founder of 8 Hertz sustainable convertible gear, backpacks and duffels made with fabric using threads, recycle water bottle, plastic projects, technology, biomass from CBD agricultural waste. This is cool. Toxic on-site shredding and recycling systems. So that's really cool. I wonder if he'd be like, if he would like solar. Oh yeah, here we go. Sunport by Solar. He was director of digital for them for about a year. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I mean, I do love solar, and so I'm gonna just express my. Also, express my um, genuine interest in solar, and how I saw that he was saw on LinkedIn that he's gonna be like, "What, man? You've been like, you really tracked me down. You've been whatever you want to call it." All right, I don't care though. Just a little research, just find out who this guy is and how do I get in touch with him, right? Also express my genuine interest in solar and how on LinkedIn I saw that he currently was also interested in and works in sustainability. Totally spelled that wrong, but I'll come back to it. Sustainability. Sustainability. Yeah. And things of that nature. How's that? And let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. That's what I'm gonna do. Boom. Ability. There we go. On LinkedIn, that he was also interested in and works in. Interested in and works in? No, I'll just say also has interests. We'll just do that. Also has a passion. How's that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. For sustainability. Okay. Let's just see what this comes up with here. Passionate developer, develop a project. Dear Jason, I hope this finds you well. My name is Scott Stanley. I pride myself on that. And skills are namely to develop solutions. I lost where I was at. Positive impact others while providing an enjoyable experience. As part of my journey to improve my tech skills, I am currently undertaking a 100 Days of Code challenge, and the project I'm working on, Delegate, is the direct result of this commitment. While researching your background, I was delighted to discover you're on your LinkedIn that you see it's doing rapport first. Wow, it flipped this around. It didn't add it to the end or anything. That's crazy. It introduced myself. It's creating rapport, and then it goes into just describing the project, and then it goes into making the ask. And yeah, this is good. While researching your background, I was delighted to discover that LinkedIn you share my genuine interest in solar energy and have passion for sustainability. This common ground further reinforces my belief that collaborating would be a rewarding experience for both of us. Currently, I am working on Delegate, an application filled with developer relations tools such as a retweet tracker, selects random winner for giveaway. I've already secured the domain delevate.io for this project. Okay, so I don't want to lead him on to think I'm going to be collaborating with him. It's really, I just would like to get the. But I guess we would be collaborating in the effort to, I don't know, switch it over. We'll see. As I was trying to recreate a Twitter in Adobe, based on the information, I assume you created the account on the domain. I'm writing to kindly inquire if you would be willing to help me with my project transfer the ownership of both Delevate Twitter account and Delevate.com domain to me. Your assistance would be invaluable in bringing my vision to life for Delevate, or for Delevate to life. And I am incredibly excited about the possibilities I had. If you were to grant this request, I'd be immensely grateful for your generosity and support. Your cooperation would not only provide the opportunity to move forward with my project, but serve as a testament to the power of the collaboration and the spirit of helping others. Thank you very much for considering my request. Da, 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 da. Okay, this is great. I'm just gonna use this. This is perfect. All right. I'm going to go back to LinkedIn and I'm going to go to more here. Do they have an email? Connect, save to PDF, report about this profile. Sometimes they have email in here, but I'm not seeing anything. Let's just flat out message him. And subject. Let me go back and grab that subject. My name is Scott Steinlage, and I have a question about Delevate. That's what I'm going to say. That'll strike his interest. Thank you for your time. Let's just see what happens. Sure, this probably won't even hit the. And he probably won't look at it, but that's okay. Send. Sent. All right. Hopefully we get some answers back. This will be pretty cool, huh? This will be awesome. All right. Let's go to his Twitter. And sure, we'll go ahead and if he has the ability. He doesn't have messages on. I guess you have to be following him maybe, or maybe he just has and DMs off completely, but I mean, he's definitely not really active on here since 2020, so I'm assuming he probably doesn't even look at Twitter and just solely uses LinkedIn there. We'll just see what comes up here. You know, if nothing comes from this, then I will try to find his email maybe, and if nothing comes from that, then this is cool. Yeah. Cool guy for sure. All right. We're done there for now. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool to show that process there and all that I'm going to be doing with that. So where we left off though with the Twitter retweet application was that if we look at let's pull up excuse me, VS Code. All right. So if we pull up VS Code, we can see that still can't even really read that well, can you? Maybe if I go full screen with it and just get my face off of there. No, it's because I have my monitor vertical. So yeah, I got this other one that I'm on. I'm sharing it horizontally and it's horizontal. And then this other one I'm on and it's vertical. It just makes it easier for coding, reading longer lines of code. Excuse me. All right. So the last thing was there was an error fetching the tweet. So it says you currently have essential access, which includes access to Twitter API v2 endpoints only. If you need access to this endpoint, you'll need to apply for elevated access via the developer portal. And I just think that there's actually a problem, really, probably with not with this. I think it's with the Twit library and the endpoint that it's asking for in the library potentially. And I guess, well, hold on, I didn't even read through like all this to see, like, yeah, because it's using. Hold on, stream tweet. Twit. And here's the problem too. Twit, like when I looked at it, it hadn't been updated in 5 years. Right? Hence why there's a problem with 2.0. And it had to downgrade to 1.1 dot whatever it was, right? So yeah, like if I go back here and look at JSON, yeah, 1.1.2, it had to go back to that, right? Because of some error or some vulnerability. So that was kind of a problem. Whereas if I look at Tweepy, which is with Python, excuse me, which is with Python and not JavaScript, that thing is maintained. If I go look here, I don't know where it was. Where did I go to find? I know I have it pulled up here somewhere. I don't want to open a new window if I don't have to. Here it is, Tweetbee. Yeah. So, and the docs in this thing look sweet. I mean, they're just very well organized. But yeah, you can see like copyright through 2023 here. Yeah. So let's do that. What if I go here? What's that going to do for me? Yeah, does it show? Let's go to docs. I'm not going to edit anything. March 9th. Yeah, totally. This is very much up to date, right? Active. Whereas Twit is not. It's 5 years since the last anything. So there's a box under my feet here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, okay, is let's see. Trying to think it through here. Oh, see, I do that. I'm like sharing this, but I'm not sharing my other screen with you where I was like, oh, yeah, look, here's the docs, blah, blah, blah. I'm so good at that. Let me share that. Okay, there we go. So what I was showing was, oh, it's not even there because it's, okay. Well, either way, look, here's the March 9th. Was the last change file. Yeah, which is awesome. And if you go back, I should have just opened it in a new tab, but I didn't. Here's the docs, right? This is super clean. And I was looking at the streaming deal because that's what it's saying I needed. But and it's actually using the bearer token in this, where it didn't in the code that was written out before for excuse me. Wow. Still didn't add it to the stream. I can't do this when I'm like this tired. This is what happens when you have kids and, you know, work and all kinds of other stuff. But end of day. Okay. So here's the docs. And API v2, that's what I'm allowed to use with what I have currently. And I thought I saw something in here about retweet. Let's just do this. Retweet. Yeah. Asynchronous causes the user ID to retweet the target tweet. Nope. Allows the author and user to remove retweet. Nope. Causes the user to ID to retweet. No. No. Print status full text. If status is a retweet, status full text can be truncated. Oh man. Nope. Tweepy retweet API. So here's the API. Okay, so these are async client, extended tweets, API, changelog, models, expansion fields. Okay, so I'm assuming API here. Let's see. Tweepy.retweet. And this is, see, these are all Pi methods. Retweet. Developer docs, API reference, post status, retweet ID. Requires the ID of the retweet to retweet. I don't think this is what I want. Should include an additional current user retweet node containing the ID of the source status of the retweet. Models, tweet, reference, expansion fields, I don't think this is finding what I want. How about stream API? Tweepy stream version 1.1 endpoint. See, that was the other thing. Actually, I was just reading through stream real time. Oh, with Twitter API version 2 and new in version 4.1. Real time tweets asynchronous. See, I don't want to stream tweets. I don't need that, but streaming client. Integrate consuming streaming data, post tweets, get tweets, search stream rules, something like that, maybe. Authentication, pagination, Tweepy cursor pagination, exceptions. Okay. So if I didn't say before, but the reason why I'm looking to this is because I had a problem with, I know I said it, I'm just going to say it again. The endpoints that was being requested through the twit library or something anyway. And it was like, hey, no, this is not it. So it was probably asking for V1 stuff, I'm assuming, because it was 5 years old. And not V2. And that's probably the problem. But wonder if I say stream API retweet and see what it says. Probably nothing. How about track? Keywords to track. Okay, I don't want to do that, but we're getting there. Can be used to connect to and run a stream filter. You know what? I'm interested to see if the Pi tweet using Tweepy and asking ChatGPT to just create this again, but from Tweepy, if it would make it to where it would work, because it's just up to date and uses the correct endpoints for V2. I'm curious, because maybe I'm just digging too deep and I just need to go back and say, hey, you know what? I don't need to dig this deep. You help me run this. You help me. But it may not be up to date enough. Because it's only pulling information from 2021. So, but we'll find out. Holy cow. Sleepy. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to try that actually. So, hold on. What just happened here? That's funny. LinkedIn just charged my card for my pro account every month, right? So it's funny. I just used something from pro, which is using 1 out of 10 in mails to hit up Jason. And there you go. Let's check on that. See where it's nothing. Okay. Well, he's in Hawaii. If he's in Hawaii, it's like super late there right now, right? Yeah. Current time in Hawaii. Oh. No, wait. It's earlier. Right. Okay. It's actually on 2:50, but it is still Sunday, so yeah. Anyway. Where am I at? Okay, so I'm going to go back into here and ChatGPT, and I'm going to say, all right, let's create this same app with, same, hold on. Hold on. I mean, yeah, I'll leave that in there, but I'm going to actually grab the remember how I said yesterday I wanted bookmarks on here? Yeah, or even like the ability to like make sub menus or sub chats would be very handy. Because now I'm trying to find this. This is what I want. All right. Copy the code, and then I'm going to paste it in the bottom in my chat. I'm going to say, wait. Actually, no, because there was an issue. There was an issue before with, what was it? Gosh, my brain. The first issue was, here, you know what? Let's go up. to go way up. I'm in VS Code right now, by the way. Just looking. If I could easily just switch scenes, man, this would be so much easier to stream. Like have 2 different scenes. One of that, one of this. Just bounce back and forth. It would be so simple, but too much to ask probably, right? Too much to ask. God, the first error was bad Twitter streaming request 404. So something wasn't right with that. I said, why is this coming up? Why is this an error? And it said, because you are silly. No. Where's the error at? I gave it to the error up here and it said, oh, do this instead. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, birds fly. I just thought of that because Hawaii and what's his name? Anyway, he sings that. Can't think of his name though. Super famous. Can't think of it. And he's Hawaiian. Here it is. The track parameter. Oh, right. We changed it from track to follow parameter, and then right. But it still didn't work. So, but that's because it had a new issue. But it actually did not 404 this time. So that time. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and I'm gonna say, all right, create this same app with the same features, and I'm gonna leave it as track or whatever, and just see what it does with the Tweepy one. And if I get that same error, I know I can just change it from track to follow or whatever and see if it works. And if it doesn't, then something else is wrong. So let's just go with it. Create the same app with same features, but with Tweepy and Pi instead of Node. Let's see what happens. Whoops. Paste, go. Here's a Python version of the app using Tweepy. So it's using OS, random, Tweepy, and threading. From .env to load.env, from Tweepy, import stream listener. It is using stream listener. Load.env, authorization, consumer key access token. It's not using the whatever it was called, the other one, the whatever, the blah 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 starts with a B. The bearer token. It's not using that. It's just using those other 4. All right, well, let's just see here. So then Tweepy API auth, retweeters, class my stream listener, self tweet ID, retweet status, track retweets, API get status, stream listener, my streams. if input, enter the track ID, tweet ID to track, tracking retweets for the tweet ID, blah. Type stop to stop tracking and pick a winner. Okay. I don't know. This Python version has the same functionality as the original JavaScript version. It uses Tweepy to stream tweets and track retweets of a specific tweet ID. The user can enter stop to stop tracking tweets and pick a random winner. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try this. Let's try it. Let's copy the code, and I'm going to say in the commit, I'm going to say switched from, well, I won't commit it until I'm done like testing this. So I'm actually going to start a new, create a new JS file. So I'm going to say clear. Nope. Let's go back over to VS Code for you guys. About to leave y'all in the dust again. Share. Window VS Code. Share. Okay. So I'm going to clear this out. Let's try that again. Or not. Why is that? That's how clear worked. No? Let's close it and then go to here and do blah. Okay. I don't know. Clearly, clearly. There we go. Add to stream. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. And this how you clear a freaking terminal? My gosh. See, I need to work on my skills. That's what I'm doing. How to clear terminal. I swear you typed in clear. Yeah, clear command, right. Uh-huh. Control L. Okay, let's try that. Okay, that worked. Why did clear not work? That's weird. I swear it did last time. All right. Not that it matters. I could have left it as it was, but it was messy, right? So, oh wait, it didn't clear really. Just interesting. I guess it did 403 technically, but this is 453. Whatever. All right, we're putting new code in here, but I'm not gonna use tracker.js. I'm going to use, and I need to install those dependencies, I guess too. So hopefully they won't affect each other if I install those on top of whatever's already in there, but we'll see. So touch, we'll call it tracker pi dot. Oh wait, this is actually going to be .py, isn't it? Yeah, so that would be fine. Let me double check what it said here. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I do that? Tracker.py. Oh. Is it gonna do it? Oh wait, I'm not even in. I'm so confused. Clear. Control L. I think it just means like new line or something, but I'm not in my folder. That's the problem. Oh my goodness. This is where you need to learn terminal skills. Yeah, command line stuff, bro. How to get back into file in terminal Mac. VS Code. Command P. Start typing files name. Select it when you see it. Nope. That's print. But maybe we have to be in here. Command P. Okay. That's interesting. That's not what I meant though. Oh man, what am I doing? How did I get out of that in the first place? Like, do I have to hit stop? Oh, it's running, isn't it? Yep. uh wow, I can't believe it was running that whole time. I'm surprised it didn't like time out or whatever. I mean, I guess it didn't really start technically, even though whatever. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm good and back. Okay. Good thing I figured that one out. That could have been going on forever. That was running since last night. All right. So I'm going to go ahead now and do what I said earlier, which was to create a new file. I'm going to call it tracker.py. There it is. And I'm going to go inside of there, and I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to copy the Python code that it gave me, and I'm coming here, and I'm going to paste it. And then what I'm going to do is I need to install the I think. I thought it said I needed to install. Oh, import. OS import, random import, Tweepy import threading. So does Pi automatically, hold on, I need to ask ChatGPT this. So why is this being such a, there we go. Okay. So I'm back in ChatGPT here, and I'm going to ask it, hey, do I need to install any dependencies for this or whatever? Do I need to install any additional dependencies? Dependencies. There we go. For this. I don't know. Yes, you'll need to install a few Python, but I can just run this code. You can install them using pip. Here are the packages you need. Tweepy, python.env. To install these packages, you can run the following command. Make sure you have a .env file in the same directory as your Python script containing your Twitter API credentials. Yes, I have that already. After installing the dependencies and setting up the .env file, you should be able to run the Python script without any issues. Okay, so I need to install Tweepy and python.env. But what about OS and random threading? Whatever. I don't know. We'll just see. Let's copy this. And yes, it's in the same directory PyEnv is good. Continue your Twitter API. Yes, I do. But I don't know if it's using the same. Yeah, I'm assuming it is. Twitter X, Twitter X, secret. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's using the exact same thing. Okay, to pull that in. So let me go back to VS Code. Hello, if you're just joining, welcome to the stream. Okay, and they jump. Don't say hi. Scare them away. All right. Share. VS Code. And add to stream. All right, now I'm going to come back over here and do you want to install recommended extension for Python? Yeah, sure. If it's recommended, I don't even have Python installed on here. That's because I was like, I'm not doing Python because I did it one time and I was just like, I got into it. I was going through like a beginner's course on it or something. And I got to a point where it just got so mind numbing and like boring to me because there was a lot of data back end stuff. And at the time I was really into the front end, like see the results like populating on the screen, stuff like that, like CSS and stuff like that, whatever. HTML, CSS, all that good stuff. And then I think it was on a different machine of mine. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I should. So, well, now I need to, right? So there it is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, thanks. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Cool. All right, so let's install. Let's go back to here, and now we need to install these things. So paste pip install tweepy python.env. Not gonna work because pip. Yeah. Okay. So how do I do that? I need to install pip, I guess, on my machine, right? Golly. Okay. Use homebrew to install pip. Let's see what it says. Python homebrew for brewed Python module installed with pip or Python 3 setup.py install and will be installed. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's just go to Homebrew's site. So I'm gonna share this again. Share window. Here we go. Share. I'm just looking this up, right? So add to stream. All right, Python. This page describes how Python is handled by homebrew users. Blah 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 blah. Python 3.y. Okay. Unversion system links. Brew prefix. Python setup tools. Pip site package. Python 3m pip install. Upgrade setup tools. Upgrade pip. Similar pip can be used to upgrade itself. Yes, but I don't have pip right now. So I want to use brew to install this and then go from there. I'm assuming. Homebrew provides formula and maintain release of Python 3.y. Important, Python may be upgraded to a newer version at any time. Consider using a version manager such as PyEnv if you require stability of minor or patch versions for virtual environments. These executables are organized as follows. Python 3 points to Homebrew's Python 3.y if installed, and pip 3 points to Homebrew's Python 3.y's pip if installed. Unversion symlinks for Python configure installed here. Yes, okay. I understand that. So just give me the code. It's telling me where things are, but I want to know just. Oh my goodness. This is where you could sit here and just how to install, or just say, you know what, give me the code. Code to install Python with Homebrew. Yeah, see, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's like, this is the best part about freaking ChatGPT, which is I'm about to go do this. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to say, how, what code do I use to install? What terminal command, sorry, that's what I'm looking for, do I use to install Python and pip with Homebrew? To install Python and pip using Homebrew on Mac OS, first ensure that you have installed, which I do. If you don't have installed, go install it, blah, blah, blah. Once you have Homebrew installed, you can install Python, which includes pip. I thought I didn't, but anyway. By running the following command, brew install Python. That's what it is. Okay. This command installs the latest version of Python and pip will be included in installation. After installation complete, you can check Python pip versions by running these commands. Okay. See? Thank you. Was it that hard? Wow. Like, seriously, I don't know why, but it just blows my mind every time I use this thing. No, I do know why. Like, did you see what Google gave me? Did you see that I probably could have gone through and figured it out, but why not just type it in here and it just literally gave me my answer? Yep. Okay, here we go. Let's go into terminal. I'm going to go ahead and just do terminal. I mean, I could do it, I guess, from the VS Code terminal, but I'm going to do it from terminal on the Mac. And this should only take a second. So I'm just going to do brew install Python. Oh, wait, let me share this, I guess. I'll share this. Present. Share screen. Is there... is this my window for terminal? No. Done. Ah, there it is. Okay, brew install. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do clear. There we go. All right, brew install Python. Do it. Oops, I put a /. Here we go. Running brew update, auto update. Fetching, doing all this nifty stuff. Oh, sorry guys, I'm not sharing. So I just typed in at the top here. I said brew install Python. That's what I said. But why does this say install git? I did not ask it to install. Oh, that's way. I cleared it though. Whatever. Here it is. Brew install Python. That's what it's doing. It's doing that now. Thank you, brew. Homebrew. Yeah. You are my friend. All right. You can install Python packages with pip3 install package. They will install into the site package directory. Opt-Homebrew library site packages. Tkinter is no longer included with this formula, but it is available separately. Brew install Python TK at $3. I don't even know what that does. So, yeah. Yada yada yada. Okay. If you need to read a database from a previous Homebrew Python created via DBM and DBM, you'll need to read your database using the older version of Homebrew Python and convert to another format. Yeah, see, that's the thing I love about coding. Not really, I'm just like being sarcastic here, but is like knowing which version you need to do, and then it has an error, and you know, it's like, oh, actually, you need to do this, and then you have to go in and you have to like uninstall that version or reinstall with the earlier version, and then it messes up something else you're doing, and it's like, oh man. I'll learn something, I'm sure, here soon about how to best do that. But version control, whatever, not there yet, folks. But anyway, all right, cool. So it's installed. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to see what versions it gave me, just to make sure that I have it correctly in here. Python 3.96, pip 21.2.4. There you have it. That's what I'm showing. Pip 3, Python 3, pip 3, version pip 21.24. Okay, interesting. Why doesn't it say pip 3 point whatever and it says 21.2.4? Wouldn't it be pip version 21 or pip 21 instead of pip 3? But I guess not. Too much there, huh? Let's just make sure. Pip 3. There would have been an error if it wasn't. Wait. Oh, I did it wrong. There we go. Yes. Okay, we are good. I was right. All right. So we've got that installed now. Now we can go back and into VS Code, and we can install those dependencies that it needs in VS Code to run this app, the tracking app. All right. So one more time, pip. Whoa. Hello, friends. Okay. Pip install Tweepy, and then also install python.env. Please work. Pip not found. I'm confused. I thought I just did all this. Okay. Time to bring this. Time to bring this question to ChatGPT. All right, I'm going to copy that. Here we go again. Time to learn some things. Boy, so much to learn, y'all. Okay, ChatGPT. Why is it not finding pip? It seems that pip is not recognized as a command in your system. Since you're using ZSH and you have installed Python using Homebrew, you should use pip 3 instead of pip. Try running the following command. Hey, pip 3. Oh. If pip 3 is not recognized, you can try specifying the full path for pip 3 executable to find the path run, which pip 3, which it'll give me homebrew /local bin or whatever it is. Not this, what it's telling me now. Oops. There. You guys don't even see what I'm saying. So yeah, I was saying this, and then it says, okay, we'll run this instead. And then I was like, yeah, duh. And then it says which, right? Which I figured this out with Node.js by the way, because I Node.js downloaded twice, and I had it downloaded once with, well, actually, I did end up having it downloaded twice. Once before, just with period like me doing it on the computer at one point, like probably a long time ago when I was like messing with coding, and I took a break from it and didn't do anything else after that. And then recently, I guess when I went into Homebrew and was like, oh, I need to do this in Homebrew then, and then downloaded it with Node.js because I had Homebrew downloads of everything else. So, or install and download. And so, because I said, oh, it needed I remember now. There was an error. There was an error with doing something in the code a while back, just a couple days ago. And it said something about like the node. There was an error, and I said, hey, what does this mean? To ChatGPT, and said, oh, that means that your node software or your node your node version is not where it needs to be. It needs to be a minimum of X, whatever it was. It was like 19 or 18 or something for this to work. And it was like, okay, I was like, what is my Node version? So I was like, Node.js hyphen or dash version. And it was like 8 point something. And I'm like, whoa, geez. Okay, let's update this. So I went and I clicked download from Node.js's site, the latest one. It was like 18 point whatever. And it downloaded. And then I was like, okay, cool, it should work. And I did Node version, and it still was the same version. I'm like, what is going on? So I asked like ChatGPT, why is this the same version as what, or why is this version not updating? I just downloaded it and it said, use this, which node.js. And it showed two paths or something like that. Or there was a path, the one that it was using actually was Homebrew. and I hadn't updated it through Homebrew. So then I had to go and update it through Homebrew, and then boom, it fixed the problem. It wasn't using the one that I downloaded elsewhere. So, and I think that's because I was, first of all, I used Homebrew in the past, and secondly, I remember like changing some sort of path, dollar symbol path thing. I like changed that to use the Homebrew thing at some point, and that's why it was all jacked up. So this makes sense. So pip3, I'm going to use pip3 to install because that's what I downloaded via Homebrew. That makes sense as to why this is not working. It was giving me the wrong information to put in here. So I'm going to go back into VS Code, and I'm going to use pip3. This is where it's at, folks. This is what takes time. You get better, right, at time. Because you'll start to understand these things more and remember these things more. You can't memorize everything, though, right? All right. Here we go. There we go. Defaulting. Download successful. Consider this directory path. Warning, you are using pip version 21.2.4. However, version 23.0.1 is available. You should consider upgrading to via library. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, I think we'll be okay. That is what Homebrew gave me, right? That's what their latest is for this. And I'm just going to keep it at that unless we have errors. And then I'll have to figure this out again. But hopefully we're good. All right. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to type in pip3 hyphen version. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I already knew that. That's not what I wanted. I wanted, wait, it downloaded all that stuff, right? Tweepy, yes. Good. .env, yes. It did the OAuth. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I think we're good, folks. Clear. Hey, it worked that time because I wasn't running. I wasn't running the thing. All right. I'm hoping very much so that now that I have, let's see, package dot. See, I need to add Tweepy in here. Do I need to? I'm going to go back to ChatGPT again. My homie. There's a lot of back and forth here, folks. But you know what? This is part of it. This is part of figuring things out, right? I mean, tell me, please, seriously, tell me if you're a developer, if you don't freaking do this, go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Obviously, you probably know already like a lot of these commands and things you just naturally do as you learn it and go through the process. But normally you'd be what? Back and forth with a Stack Overflow, right? Or something like that, right? Or Google or whatever. It'd take even longer probably. So I think I'm happy with what I'm doing. Maybe I just didn't have the patience before to do this. Now I get more answers more quickly through ChatGPT, so it's more doable. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, I was about to ask let's go back here to ChatGPT, and I'm going to say, okay, I have downloaded, or whatever you want to say, downloaded the dependencies for this. Now I am curious, which I'm pretty sure I need to, but do I need to add? 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 Do I these dependents, dependencies to package.json. And the answer is going to be yes, I'm sure. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Since you're using Python, oh, Node.js would be package.json. That makes sense. Okay. So did it create one of those for me already? Because I don't see one. What would it be? What was it again? It was the requirements.txt. I don't see Rex in there. So that's a Node.js thing. That's a okay. Instead, you can create a requirements.txt file, which is a standard way to list Python dependencies. You can manually create the requirements.txt file and add the dependencies with their versions. Replace version with the appropriate version numbers. Alternatively, you can use the following command to generate a requirements file with the installed packages and their versions. Why wouldn't I do that? That's so much easier. Come on. This command will create a requirements.txt file in your current directory with a list of installed packages and their versions. This file can be used later to install the same packages with the same versions in another environment or on another system by running this. Okay. Excuse me. Let's copy this code and throw it in there. Like, why would I not do this? Come on, folks, work smarter, not harder, right? pip3 freeze greater than requirements.txt. Let's see if it does it for us or if it just messes up everything. All right, here we go. It did. All right, so I know you didn't see it, but I'll show you now. I will show you now. Calm down. Okay. All right. So I did it. I added in this here. I don't know. Can you guys read this even? Like, seriously, I have to make this huge. I think I need to turn my monitor sideways for you guys to see this better. I feel like, because now it's just so squished together, you know? Yeah. Unfortunately. Otherwise, I think it's too small. Let me know if you're watching this replay, if that's the case for you. Don't want it to be too small for anybody. Okay, but it did it. So there's a requirements.txt right here. And it put in alt graph and feature and macro library and request, and there's Tweepy. There it is. Sorry for that loud noise. Python.env. Okay. I think that's all I need. Is there I'm going to ask ChatGPT, is there anything else? All right. Requirements .txt is created and has everything in it. Is there anything else that I need to run this app? You should have everything you need to run the app. To summarize, you have one, install Python and pip with homebrew. Install the required dependency, tweepy and python.env. Using pip, created requirements text file, created a .env file with your Twitter API credentials. Yes, written the Python script, example retreat_tracker.py, which I actually only used tracker.py. Now you can run the app using the following command in your terminal. This will execute the Python script, and you should be prompted to enter the tweet ID to track retweets. Follow the instructions to track retweets and pick a winner. Make sure you are in the same directory as the Python script and the .env file when you run the command. I am. Let's do it right now, live here, folks. Will this work with no errors? We're going to find out right now. Here we go. Python 3 tracker.py. Here we go. Here we go. Enter. I think nothing's happening. What's happening here? Why is this not doing anything? I am in the same. Oh, is it because I didn't like save stuff? Like command save, tracker.py, command save. Formatter auto pep 8 is not installed. Install? Yes, no. Not right now. Did I? Here, let's save this way. Save. Formatter auto pep 8 is not installed. What does that even mean, folks? Is there an error somewhere? Sure, let's. I don't know. Let me ask ChatGPT. I forgot to save. That's why it didn't work. I forgot to save the .py file. When I went to stop screen, I'm gonna share ChatGPT again with you all. Okay. When I went to save it, I got this error. Is this something I should install or use black? I'm just writing what it says here. Use YAPF. Okay, here we go. AutoPep 8, Black, and YAPF are all Python code formatters that automatically format your code to follow PEP 8 style guidelines. Interesting. Okay. They are not strictly required to run your app, but they can help you maintain your consistent readable code. You can use any of them based on your preferences. If you do not have a preference, I recommend installing Black as it is widely used and opinionated, which means it leaves less room for debate and on code style. To install Black, you can type the following command: pip install Black, or I would say pip3, right? After installing, you think it would know this by now, though. Pip3, come on, ChatGPT. We just went over this. After installing the formatter, you can set it up with your code editor so it formats your code automatically or on demand. The setup process depends on your editor. If you need help setting up Black or another formatter with your editor, please let me know which editor you're using. I can provide guidance. Oh, that was nice of you. You know what? I don't know. Why did VS Code suggest AutoPep 8, but you're suggesting I do Black? That's what I'm going to say. Why is VS Code suggesting AutoPep 8, but you are suggesting Black? How's that? VS Code might be suggesting AutoPep 8 because it is one of the more popular and older Python code formatters and has been integrated with Python extension for VS Code for a long time. AutoPep 8 is a solid choice. You prefer the following recommendation for your editor, you can go ahead and install it. I suggested Black because it has gained popularity in recent years for its opinionated approach to code formatting, which leaves less room for debate on code style. It is often considered more modern and robust in its formatting. Both AutoPep 8 and Black are good choices, and it mostly comes down to personal preference. Well, the fact that I don't think I'm using Python a whole lot, but maybe I will with the fact that it's Tweepy is so much better with Twitter, and I'm probably going to be creating other tools for Twitter, then maybe I should just use Black, because it sounds like that's something that a lot of people are using now, and new things can be good, right? If you decide to use AutoPep 8, make sure to configure it in VS Code settings. Open the settings JSON file and add the following line: python.formatting.provider AutoPep 8. My goodness. Save the settings and you'll be able to use AutoPep 8 as your formatter in VS Code. Let's try black. Let's do black. Okay. I think I am going to use black. Can you give me step by step? Let's just see what it says. I'm sure it will, but do I really need step by step? Probably not, but that's okay. Let's see what it says. Sure, to use black as your formatter in VS Code, you follow these tips. Install black using pip. It'd actually be pip3. Open VS Code and go to the extensions panel. You can use the keyboard shortcut Command-Shift-X on Mac. You search for the Python extension by Microsoft and make sure it's installed. It is. I have it. Open the settings in VS Code by clicking on the gear icon in the lower left corner and select settings. Selecting settings, you command in the search bar, settings, Python formatting provider, select black from the drop-down menu. Next to Python formatting provider, save your settings. Now, when you format your Python code in VS Code, it will use black. You can format your code by right-clicking in the editor and selecting Format Document, or by using keyboard shortcut Shift-Alt-F. I won't remember that, but that's okay. Additionally, if you want to enable auto-formatting on save, follow these steps. In VS Code settings, search for Format on Save, check the box. That's why I did that. I think Format on Save is actually checked, so that because I clicked Save and it's like, hey, I can't format this, right? Makes sense. All right, so I'm just going to go back to VS Code. I'm not going to do all this, what it just said. I'm going to first follow prompts on VS Code and see if it does it for me automatically. So I'm going to go to stop sharing, and I'm going to go to share again, and then we're going to go to VS Code, share, and add to stream. Okay, so over here at the bottom here, I'm just going to click on use black and see what it does, and I think it's going to automatically do all this for me. It's just installing it right now. And let's see, warning, you're using pip version 2.1.24, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know that. Okay, successfully installed black 23.3, click 8.1.3. My extension, my Pi extension is 1.0, packaging 23, platform, MDERS 3.2, Tomly, typing extensions 4.5. All right, I'm going to click save, and hopefully we don't have a problem here. Command save. Okay, whether either it's formatting or it's not, but it looked like it just shifted some text around, some code around. So maybe it did. I don't know. But I think that's why it didn't run before, is because I didn't save this. That would only make sense because it's not saved. So, all right, so that's saved. Let's go back to requirements.txt. Let's save that just to make sure we're good. And I think we're okay to run this now. So let's go in here, and we're going to go to here. We're going to type in Python 3. What was the, and I guess I think I just type in tracker.py if I remember right. So tracker.py, because that's the name of the file, and hit go. Errors, of course, trace back, most recent call last file, users, elevate tracker.py, line 3, in module import tweepy, module not found error, no module named tweepy. What? Line 3. That's where I'm at. It's telling me it can't find Tweepy. But I installed it. It's in here. It's in the Rex. Tweepy 4.1.4.13. Maybe this is not how you import Tweepy correctly. I don't know. Let's give it. Let's give this. Let's give this to ChatGPT and see what it says. I am running the app, which I'm going to make sure it understands here. You gave an example for as what did it say? It said Python tracker or something like that. I don't even remember. I could scroll up, but I'm not going to. I'm just getting into the weeds here. I'm running the app and getting this error. Please help. Okay. It seems like the Tweepy module has not been installed correctly or is not available in the Python environment you're using. Yes, it is. Let's make sure you have it installed correctly. Number one, ensuring you're using the correct Python environment where you install the dependencies. If you have installed Python using Homebrew, it should typically be available as Python 3. You can check the Python version environment by running Python 3 version. And I did, and it's fine. I'll do it again, though. Python, excuse me, 3 version. There it is. Wait, what? Yeah, we're good. Python 3.11.3. Why does it say there's a error? I'm so confused. No such file or directory. Oh, I typed it in wrong. Duh. Python 3 version. There it is, 3.113. Okay, it's in there. Okay, number 2, ensure you have Tweepy installed in the same Python environment you are using. You can list the installed packages with pip list or pip3 list. We have pip, set of tools, wheel. What? Is it not installed? I swear we did. If you don't see Tweepy in the list, install Tweepy. Okay. I don't know what happened, but pip3 install Tweepy. I swear we did this. Okay, now let's try it again. Pip3 list. Pip Tweepy. Yeah, it's in there now. That is the weirdest thing. I swear we did this. If you are using a virtual environment, which I'm not. Okay. Thank you. We're good. After activating the virtual environment, nope. Now try running the script again. All right. Golly. Thing after thing after thing. Python 3 tracker.py. Here we go. Come on. Whew. Error again. No module named .env. I thought I installed .env. Like, where did it go? That's my question. Because it's in the freaking requirements.txt, isn't it? Python.env 1.0.0. There it is. But for some flipping reason, it's not showing up in here. I mean, pip3 list. Let's see. .env, is it in there? Where's it at? Where did it install it? That is the weirdest thing. Someone's going to have to explain that one to me because I don't see it in here. Okay. Well, let's try this. Pip3 install.env or python.env, I guess. Pip3 install python -env, I think, right? Let's try that. Yes. Okay, now it says installed python.env 1.0.0.0. Well, let's go ahead and look again. Pip3 list. There it is. Okay, and it wasn't there before, but it is in here, which is super weird. So, yeah, that's it, folks. Let's try it one more time. Let's try and actually run the code again. Here we go. Python 3 Tracker.py. Please work. Error again. Line 7 from Tweepy. Import stream listener stream. Cannot import stream listener from Tweepy. Homebrew Python 3.111. Okay, so why can't you? That's the question. Why can't you perform line 7 right here? Let's find out. We're going to go and ask our dear friend, ChatGPT, HomieGPT. Okay, so I have, let's go back to screen sharing this. Window. There we go. Share and add. Okay. Okay, so I have all the my brain right now. I'm so tired. I gotta call it a night here real soon. It's getting late. 2 hours on the stream here, y'all. 2 hours. All the I'm just gonna call them dependencies. Installed and showing up in when I run pip3 list. However, I am now getting this error about importing stream listener. Please help. Okay, there goes. I apologize for the confusion. In recent versions of Tweepy, the stream listener class has been renamed to listener. Here's the updated import statement for your script from Tweepy to import listener. Okay. You should also update the my stream listener class definition to inherit from the renamed listener class instead of that. Okay, so after making these changes, try running the script again. Okay, so I'm going to go into VS Code. Like, if you knew that, ChatGPT, why didn't you do that before? That's my question. That's okay. All right. Maybe what he's telling me still isn't even real or legit because it's 2 years behind basically. So I'm going to go and replace stream listener to listener. So I'm going to just copy this whole code here from that. I'm just going to go, okay. How do you do the whole? There's like an easy way to select the whole line, but I don't recall. I guess that was it, but that's not really it. But let's paste it and see what happens. From Tweepy import listener. Is that right? Listener. How come it was like a different color? That was weird. Listener. Is it not right or something? Stream listener. See, and that lights up white like it's right, but listener does not. It lights up like. See, where's the light bulb? There we go. Remove unused import. Oh, got it. Right, because it thinks it's not being used in the code, but it is. I just have to go change it down below. So my stream listener, I need to change to listener. So I'm just gonna type in. Can you do like find and replace or something? I can't remember, but whoops. I swear I had that. Oh, I know why it came up. Okay, I'll have to call him back anyway. Command find, and I'm just gonna say stream listener. Not my stream listener, but stream listener. Yes, that. Is there any more? There's a few of them. Golly. close this out. Hold on. You should also update the MyStreamListener class definition to inherit from the renamed listener class. Yeah, I get that, but that kind of messes up the... So confused. Because that would mess up if I did... If I put listener in here, which is fine, I can do that. Let's see. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do listener and see what happens. My concern is this here says my stream listener, whereas it's not. It's whatever. It's just a class. I don't know. Yeah, let's search that. My stream listener. I'm just looking solely for stream listener and changing it to listener, I believe. And I think I did it. I think we're good because all right, I think we're okay. I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Let's save this. And hope for the best. I think I did it. I think we're good. Python 3 tracker.py. Let's run this bad boy. Oh, wait. Y'all weren't even watching. Come on, tell me if you're not watching. I'm kidding. All right. So what I did was in here, I went and did this. I replaced this. It said stream listener. I replaced it with listener. And then I did the same thing down here for the class. I put listener in here. It's what it told me to do in ChatGPT anyway. And I knew where that was. So there we go. And I just did like a command F to find it, and it popped up. And now I'm going through the rest of these, as you see. And there is no other like stream listener by itself, not my stream listener, but stream listener to be replacing with listener. So I think we're going to be okay. And I saved it. So command S, we're good. Let's go down here and hope for no errors. We're going to just say Python 3 tracker.py. And here we go. Okay, something is still erroring. Line 7, module from Tweepy, import listener, import server. Cannot import named listener from Tweepy. So it thought that. I think it just thought that because... So it's still wrong, essentially. Okay, getting this error still even with changes. Okay. I apologize for the confusion earlier. It seems the version of Tweepy you have installed is different than I initially thought. Let's confirm that install Tweepy version. Run the following command in your terminal. pip3 show Tweepy. This command will show information about the installed Tweepy package, including the version number. Please provide the version number display in the output. Oh, I will. I think it's 3 dot whatever. pip3 show Tweepy, and you're not going to be like able to tell me anything. 4.13.0 because you have no idea what this is. Thank you for providing the version number Tweepy 4.0 and above. The stream listener, how do you know this? I guess it must have been updated like when you were still able to learn it. What are you doing? Are you redoing the whole thing? You're just using stream? Are you just making this up? Or is this real? What's going on? The stream listener class. I thought it was listener, but now it's no, it's been changed to stream, not listener. Not stream listener, not listener, but stream. Here's an updated version of the code that would work with Tweepy 4.13.0. Okay, I feel like this is not as involved as this. There's 73 lines of code here. I'm just going to copy it and paste it in there and see how many lines of code it is. I'm just curious. But let's go ahead. Let's look. Let's see. We've got random tweepy.env, tweepy. It's all the same. See, threading is in there, but it's not in here. That's interesting. Why is threading in there, but not in here? But I don't know. Load.env, auth, tweepy, auth. It's only grabbing. Why is it not grabbing secret and only consumer? That's the weirdest flipping thing. This thing is changing so much on me. API, tweepy.api. Class, my stream listener. Instead, class, retweet tracker, which I kind of like. Stream instead of listener. Self tweet ID, on status, retweet status, on self, pick winner and name. If track, stop. Okay, there was so much more code in the other one. Why is this not? I'm concerned. Let's try it. Let's try it. And actually, I'm just going to do a new, I'm going to say tracker 1 .py and see if it helps too. I want to see what it does. Okay, so I'm just going to do touch. Nope. Come back down here. Touch. Touch. Tracker. Tracker. 2. .py. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to go in there and I'm going to paste what it gave me. This super shortened code. I just hope it still does like the, I need to talk to ChatGPT. It's 30 lines of code less. I mean, holy cow. There's something missing. I know there is. 32 lines of code less. I doubt that like 4 point whatever is like that much more efficient. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I'm happy if it works, but let's try it. Command save. And we're going to run it. Python 3 tracker 2 .py. Enter tweet ID to track. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere, maybe. All right, so I'm going to go to my tweet, the live tweet that's going right now, and I'm going to get the tweet ID for this by clicking on the tweet and grabbing the end of the URL number, copying, and now I'm going to come back into here and paste this tweet ID into the system. Hit enter. And please tell me there was no error. There was an error. Yep. What's the problem? Line 45, retweet tracker tweet ID. File, blah, blah, blah. Missing 2 required positional arguments. Access token and access token secret. I knew it. I even said that those were flipping missing. I said it's missing that. Why is it only asking for these when it needs to have, or I didn't know if it needed to have, but I was like, why is it only asking for the consumer and access token and not the secret and the Yeah. Why? Oh, what a headache. Golly. Did you forget something? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. Did you forget something? To ChatGPT here. Let's just see what it says. try, oh boy, test me. Come on now. Did it's like passive aggressive or something. Did you forget something? Apologies for the oversight. You're right. I missed stopping them before picking the winner. Here's the corrected version of the code. No, you didn't. Stop. You're probably jacking it up now. I shouldn't have. See, you can't be stupid. You can't be silly with ChatGPT. Sometimes you can, but not when you're actually trying to get something done, because it probably just messed it up. It probably just. I missed stopping the stream before picking the winner. I guess you're right, but let's see. Press enter to stop tracking and pick a winner. Track disconnect. Tracker pick winner. Now the stream will run asynchronously, and you can stop it by pressing enter. No, I don't want to do that. I want to type in the word stop. I don't want to just accidentally hit enter. After that, the pick winner function will be called. Save the updated code and try running again. Won't this affect the storage of the users being tracked? The storage of the users, retweeting users being tracked, or will they still be retained until the application is stopped from running? I don't know. That sounds terrible, but by the way, yes, I forgot to show you, but I did say, did you forget something? And this is what it gave me. And this is what I'm telling you back. The updated code will retain the retweeting users in the retweeters list until the app is stopped from running. Pressing enter will stop the stream, disconnect it, and call the pick winner function. The retweeters will be stored in the retweeters list, and the winner will be picked from the available users in that list. The storage of retweeting users will not be affected by stopping the stream. Okay, so the update code retains, so the app is stopped from running. Pressing enter will stop the stream, but okay, so are we still stopping the app? Or how would you say that? Not stopping the app, but are we still shutting down? Not shutting down, but you would say, I can't think of the word, but are we still stopping the app with the command stop? Apologies for the confusion there. I made a mistake on the updated code. To stop the app using the command stop, you can modify the while loop to look like this. Okay. So you can just connect retweeters, retweet, break. Now you can stop the app by typing stop in the terminal, and the program will pick a winner and exit the loop. So, okay. So before it was just by pressing enter. And that's when you said stopping. Okay, so when you said stop the stream with enter, you meant stop the app with enter, right? In the previous version of CodeItUp, I mistakenly said that pressing enter would stop the stream. However, with the updated code I provided in the last response, you should type stop and press enter to stop the app, which will disconnect the stream, display the list of retweeters, pick winner, and exit the loop. What the flip? Are you serious right now? What is going on? Oh, you're saying just to replace this loop with it. That's what you're saying. Okay. Replace the loop with that. Okay, see, this is where we're getting too thick in the weeds. Like, ChatGPT is struggling at this point because what's making me struggle? How's that? Because it's just adding more things to do and making things more difficult. And I just want to be done with streaming right now. I want to have a. I don't want to be something we're done with streaming. I want to have a freaking working thing. I want to have a working thing here. And we're so close. I can almost touch it. So close. All right. So I'm not going to do what it just said. I'm going to go back to VS Code. And I'm going to read through the code. And I think I figured this out. Maybe. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back up here and I'm going. So I read through the code over in VS Code real quick. And I'm just going to. Okay. I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to say, please rewrite this code to, or append, I guess. I don't know. We'll say rewrite because I might have to change some things. Please rewrite this code to also include the necessary, to include all the necessary tokens / keys. There are only 2 in the current version. Also, please add in the feature to stop and pick a winner with the command stop. And please be certain that we will be able to get more than 100 retweets tracked with this version of the code. More than 100 most recent. There we go. Okay. Go. Here's the update code with all the necessary tokens, keys, and stop command to stop the app, pick a winner. I also added a check to ensure that the number of retweets being tracked is not limited to 100. Okay, everything looks good so far. Wait, why is it? Oh, okay, random tweet B. Whoa. We didn't have random in that last one, did we? We did. Okay, never mind. I was checking VS Code, and we did. And not the last one, but even the very, very first one. We had it. So okay. It doesn't have the. Oh, here we go. Does it? So wait, does it have it in the other ones? Is it just weird in a weird spot? Yeah, that's weird. Why is it? did it not understand? That's weird. Access token and access token secret is missing. Stream.init. You know what? I better just bring this to. I better just bring this to ChatGPT and say, hey, fix these problems, because I know I'm telling it to add those in, and it did. It's in there. But it's saying that under the stream.init, it's missing the 2 required positional arguments. Line 21 in his super.init auth itself. Type error, stream init. Okay. Let's try this again. I got this error when running the script below. Can you please modify it accordingly? Can you please modify it? I don't know. I'm just going to grab. I'm just going to grab all this over here in VS Code. Copy, paste, go. Let's see what it'll do. I'm sorry for the confusion. The issue with the previous code is that it didn't properly handle stopping the stream. Okay, so I guess that's right. Here's the updated code that should resolve the error and allow you to stop the stream and pick a winner. So it was just looping, I guess, and it didn't stop or something. Maybe. Let's see what it does for the stop, because I didn't tell it how to stop it. Let's see if it just uses enter or if it uses a stop command or what. Yeah, enter. That's what it shows. You stop streaming, pick winner by pressing enter. Can you add in the command stop? And then press enter. Let's see what it says. Sure, I've updated code except the stop command followed by pressing enter to stop tracking and pick a winner. Okay. Oh, man. I hope this works. If this works, this is going to be great. Totally worth the last 2.5 hours of streaming. And racking my brain. Okay. I think we have a LinkedIn message or maybe just a notification. Nope. No message from him. I was hoping, but nope. All right, so here we go. Now you can type stop and press enter to stop the tracking. Yep, type stop and press enter. And then there's the command there. Tracker disconnect, print, retweets, print, pick winner, da 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 da. Okay, let's copy this code. Copy code. There we go. And I'm going to go back to VS Code. All right. And I'm going to go into tracker to Pi. I'm just going to replace all this. Paste. There we go. And save. There we go. And let's run it. Let's run it, folks. Here we go. Ready? Come on. Cross your fingers. Python 3. Oh, wait. Let me share my screen. There we go. So I pasted it in here. I just stayed in tracker2.py, pasted in over that, what was in there. No sense in creating a third one. And then, whoops. Now I'm about to run it. Tracker2.py. Oh, what in the heck? How is there already an error? I didn't even get to put in the stupid tweet ID. Line 19. Tweetp.stream listener. Attribute. Module. Tweetp has no attribute. Stream listener. Right. Come on. Last time I thought we had this freaking figured out. Jeez. It's stream, not stream listener. Come on. Come on, dude. You just saw this. I guess I have to tell it. So I'm going to go back up there and say, I'm going to say, why did you change this? No. See, it should be stream. Yeah. Okay. Here's my error. I'm just going to say error and go back to ChatGPT. See what I'm saying? See, yeah, that's the problem. It rewrites the whole thing, and then and then I'm just stuck here telling it to go back and you make sure you put in stream, not stream listener. See what it does. Let's see if it does it. Wait. What did it say? Apologies for accusing it. It seems issues with TV version installed on your system. I'll provide you with an alternative solution using Tweetb's stream listener. Please replace. No. Okay, let's make sure you're doing it right. You're not doing it right. It said there is no stream listener. Stop. See, then I have to go. I stopped this from going. Go and edit this, and I'm just going to say error is this, and then I'm going to say my version of Tweepy is, what is it, 4.13? Let me double check. I'm going to go back into VS Code. I think it's 4.13. What do I do? Oh my gosh. Trying to think of the command. Pip3. There it is, 4.13. Okay, my version of Tweepy is, oh, I'm not showing this. Golly. My version of Tweepy is pip 4.13. I believe it uses stream. I don't even know if I want to tell it this because I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna turn it. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. Let's see if it does change it to stream instead of stream listener. My apologies. I mean, error in the previous code in Tweepy version 4.0 and above. Stream listener is Stream. See, I was right. I couldn't even told it that. If that's true. If it's true to begin with. So hopefully it's going to give us the right thing here and it doesn't mess up anything else and recreate something that doesn't need to recreate. So now it's using Tweepy Stream instead of Stream Listener. And it should still have everything else that we need, like stopping and the command stop, because I like that instead of just hitting enter. Because you can accidentally hit enter instead of typing in stop, right? Type stop and press enter to stop tracking. Okay, cool. Good. Disconnect and pick a winner. Okay, please work. Let's copy this code. Let's go back to share screen for VS Code. I'm going into tracker2.py file here. I'm going to go all the way up, highlight everything, and I'm going to paste and save the new code. I don't see any light bulbs or red issues. I don't see any potential problems right now. Everything is looking good. All right, let's run this. Here we go. Cross your fingers. Please, no errors. Ask me for a tweet ID. Let me retweet this, track it, and pick a winner. That is me, the winner for the night. Come on, let's do this. Come on. Python 3 tracker. Oh, let me share this with y'all. I'm sure you want to see this too. Come on. All right. Python 3 tracker.py. Tracker 2. Sorry, almost messed up. 2.py. Don't get too excited. Here we go. Okay. Enter tweet ID to track. I've got my tweet ID up here. We're getting there. I'm going to copy this. Going to paste it in below. Now, please work. Start tracking. Enter. There's an error. Of course there's an error. Access token and access token secret. Why does it say it's missing that on stream init type error? File user. Oh my gosh. Why is, and this is the same error that I gave it before and it said, oh, that's because. Okay, I'm going to give it this error again. And I pray it's going to freaking realize what the problem is. I got this error. Again, please tell me our options before making changes to the code. Oh, folks. I think it's time to call it a night. I'm not waiting this long. I'm too tired, and I need help do things around the house. So, and it's Sunday, and I have work tomorrow morning. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Share screen. ChatGPT. HomieGPT is kicking me off for the night. Can you believe it? I mean, I can definitely believe it. There it is. If you can't read it, now you can. You've reached the current usage cap for GPT-4. You can continue with the default model now or try again after 10:16 p.m. It's 9:30 my time. I'm not waiting 45 minutes for this. I have to get off. All right. Tomorrow, we will continue this, and we are so close. In fact, it probably kicked us off because we're about to crush this. We're about to do so good. Oh, folks. Thank you for hanging with me. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching the replay. We've got some really cool things coming up, with all this. We're just going to keep coding away, keep hashing away at this, and make this a reality. And I've got some awesome things to show you with marketing and that process too, and how to bring in leads and all that stuff. Like, you're going to see this live, all happening, and hopefully you'll use this too. It'll be cool. It'll be fun. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time. And yeah. ChatGPT, HomieGPT, you're testing me. Maybe it just knows I need a break. If you've done this much conversation, this many conversations with me, you need a break. All right, you're right. I'm really excited though. I think we got something coming here. We just need to figure out these errors. And if you know what this error is, okay, this error right here, right? If you know what the flibbity-dibbity error is, type error, let me know. Line 44, line 20. Yeah. Anyway. All right. I think I will commit this, I guess, maybe. Yeah. Just so that I have it. I'll say, let's commit this real quick. Commit changes. Yes. Commit. What's the message? Python. Swapped for Python is what I'm going to say. Swapped for Tweepy Pie. For Tweepy Pie. Is that like PewDiePie? That's interesting. Okay. Swap for Tweepy Pie. Commit. All right, y'all. It's on GitHub. It is on my GitHub. Let's refresh. There it is. It's all there. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm calling it a night. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate y'all. And I'll see you tomorrow. Day 4? Day 4. See you in the next one. Peace. Bye.